the United States announced that it is ready to support a UN Security Council decision, which aims to increase flow humanitarian aid materials Gaza after 1 week of negotiations and the abolition call for suspending hostilities. In decision, a vote was postponed for fourth day until Friday after negotiations until late in evening. But U.S. Ambassador of UN Linda Thomas-Greenfield said that U.S. and Arab states found a modified version, and this is a decision that will bring humanitarian aid to those in need. It was not clear whether the other council members would accept the changes of Russia. The postponement of vote until day of vote was decided to allow UN missions to consult their capitals. In a draft modified decision by Guardian, the call for olmayan to be suspended in an emergency hostility vermek was abolished. Instead of safe and unobstructed humanitarian access to urgent steps conditions for sustainable stopping hostility, a section UN Secretary-General who wants to establish a mechanism to be responsible for aid. Shipments Secretary-General has been changed for appointment, high-level humanitarian and restructuring coordinator. This coordinator, which will be appointed as quickly, should first create a UN mechanism accelerate the provision of humanitarian aid to Gaza while consulting all relevant parties. Olan, which is a reference Israel. Draft decisions demand that parties of the conflict cooperate with the coordinator to fulfill their duties without delay or obstacle. It was not clear what difference would make new language on human delivery to help convoys. But Thomas-Greenfield rejected the irrigation of decision. The draft resolution is a very powerful solution that is completely supported by the Arab group and allows them to get humanitarian aid, he said. In negotiations this week, United States discussed original statements by giving UN's exclusive control of UN's exclusive control and could prevent delivery emergency materials. The abolition of call for suspended hostilities will reject international pressure on Israel, which rejected deadline for completing attack. Thus, all violence hostility towards civilians civil objects the actions terrorism, including the violations of international human law terrorism actions it will be arranged from a paragraph that condemns violations international human law, including the United States has managed to turn a very bad situation into an opportunity. Language is incredibly opaque. The tongue around the coordinator is a pure garble, he added.